Hey, church family, Pastor Terry here, and as you maybe have read, and everything okay, things have been changing fast and furious around here. Thursday, we were given notice that the air quality did not meet the standards expected, particles in the air, etc., and so we as a staff have moved out of the offices and are working from home, and this Sunday we will not be meeting in our sanctuary. There will be no meeting in our church building until further notice. Hopefully just a couple of weeks, but we don't know that for sure. We've been meeting in my home here, our church staff, making plans for this Sunday and how to care and how to minister. And in the process of that, found ourselves just celebrating the good things that we have been seeing God doing. And we decided that it would be good for us to share that with you.
Our Kids Zone team has been amazing. They have been switching and adjusting and brainstorming things that we can do for kids. Another praise report is all of our families and other churches that have been offering toys and other donations for once we have our space back.
Fantastic. There we go. Timothy.
Hey, my brain just kind of started spinning on a bunch of different things to be excited. I often get distracted by what potential can happen. It was like, ooh, new carpet, do this and this and this, right? And not quite weighing, the heaviness that will come with that as well. But reminding to pray for each other in these situations is a way differently. But we've got this drama coming up, and we've got like 13 people who've expressed interest. You can still let me know, which is super exciting. I was just thinking about our welcome team. Like half of them are new folks to the church, which is awesome. I'm super stoked for our worship and tech teams who have shown so much flexibility, through COVID and then now this as well. And not just flexibility, but just ideas, and they're just excited about what we can do to work together to lead people in worship. There's not a sense of like, oh, now we can't do what we normally do. There's just a sense of, all right, what can we do to lead people in worship? What can we do to grow as leaders and our abilities as well, which is really exciting. And seeing so many conversations in the community that are coming from this situation at the church. So many conversations with people who aren't Christians or people who are other religions and all this different stuff, and just being able to have opportunities just to point things toward God, from a simple conversation with the fireman who said, boy, you guys are lucky that resource room didn't go up. I'm like, oh, we'll call that a God thing. And he was like, yeah, you probably should, right? So just having those small conversations, but seeing lots of opportunity that God's at work, it's really exciting.
Right. And Gay.
Yeah, we're excited at what God is doing. So our youth team is so incredible. They're so flexible. We've had places open to us and spaces offered. So we feel really secure in knowing that we have a place to go and a place to meet. Also, we've had a ton of new kids come and join us. And that's really exciting to see. Kids that have never been churched and never have gone to youth group are starting to come out and see what's going on.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Corinne?
Great things happening in family ministry. So excited. Grateful to the men who were willing to, with very last minute notice, relocate on Saturday and still showed up to be together. Men from many different decades of life, which I think is unbelievable. And the seniors yesterday, we got this report about half an hour before we were all supposed to meet. People were literally getting turned around in the parking lot, and yet the grace and hospitality of Alan Mark Friesen to say, just come on over, and a house full of people visiting and connecting. It was beautiful, and people from outside of the church visiting. Same thing happening in women's ministry, where people are still coming. People are inviting friends. We had our last couple meetings, people from many decades of life and a lot of diversity, and it's exciting. It's a blessing. It's encouraging. Ladies, we may have to be flexible this month as well, so watch for updates on that, but just so incredibly grateful that we are still the church, even if our building has been compromised.
Right on. So that gives you a little bit of the idea of how our team is seeing and experiencing this thing. I would add, we've had families, people that wanted to join us formally in membership. If that's you, reach out to us yet. We have a baptism service up and coming. Maybe you need to be baptized, along with those who have already said, yes, me, please. Talk to us. We're talking about March 5 or March 12 as possible baptism dates. We've got to be back into our sanctuary in order to do that, I think. Nobody wants to be cutting holes in ice or anything like that. We have a board of elders who are extremely knowledgeable in some of these areas. I'm so grateful for the wisdom and insight and experience that they bring to us in navigating construction and remediation and all of these kind of things, contracts. God has been good. He's equipped us for this. He's readied us, and He is constantly redeeming that which seems unredeemable, that which is broken. He fixes that which the devil would do for evil. He turns into something really good. And so we're grateful for that, and grateful for your patience as we find our ways through these things, and as we pray that God would redeem every aspect of all of this for His glory, and that we would just continue to step and walk in the fullness of His presence. So a little update from us. We will keep you posted, but I thought this would be a nice way to bring that encouragement. Thank you to each of our staff. They are phenomenal, each and every one of them. So grateful for the team that God has put together here and the good things that He's doing through us. So bless you and bye for now.